much. In fact, it didn't add anything, but I just didn't care. Alright, so we're going to need more fuel. I wouldn't mind some commandos. I also wouldn't mind... Do we repair these ships? I don't think we do. Not with them throwing boomers at us all the way through. The frigate, maybe. But what's the point? Alright, let's just get some fuel and some commandos. I hope for the best. And I gotta watch the jump. Something happened. I'm pretty sure if I watch the VOD, which I won't, something happened on the last sector that gave me 4 jumps. Because I started with 5, and one of the events, I'm pretty sure they told... They're like... I think it was one of the ones happened here. They're like, oh, we're gonna tell the dudes where you are. He didn't add anything, really. That's right, he could have been unnamed Gungan that led them to the city and that was it. Yeah, I know, Twig. That's cool. Some people get really heated about him though, right? It's like, why do you care? They're the same people that hate so much on pineapple pizzas. Why do you care? Dolphin! How's you and Bernie doing? Man, we just high-rolled that. Ever play Observer? I haven't, but I believe I've got it in my library. That's the one where the picture of it is... I swear that's Michael Douglas drawn in like some sort of weird blueprint drawing. It's a tarp. I nailed it, that's what it is. You beat it last night? Good game? Cool. You excited for Path of Exile? I'm excited. We got more boomers. Yeah, he's got boomers, man. Okay, so he's just exploding everywhere. Alright, 24. Oh, his weapon's gonna be ready. Dang. And his weapon's gonna hurt, so we need to... I need bait. There we go. Okay. Successful on the bait. I got an emote! Thanks for the haha shrug middle, Adam Sims. Thank you so much for the 500 biddies. Guys, if you managed to get a an emote reward from Adam Sims' generosity, show it off. Who we got coming in? We got more boomers coming in. You got the goose? Nice. Oh. Oh, they're shredders though. That one's okay. Get back to base. Quickly, quickly. Good. Oh man, these boomers are going to be not good. Yeah, that's pretty much what not good means. I'm gonna lose a whole plate here too. No, we're not. We're fine. Everything is fine. This is fine. Did they get patched? Oh, they didn't get patched. Okay. Twig breaker. Why would you do that? Okay, this is fine. Attack giveaway and subvert giveaway. Don't do that. That's meanie. Oh, because you broke? Huh. Yeah, but it's not cool. People work really hard to get those points. Oh, shredders are okay. Totally down with the shreddering. Oh, get out. Get him. Okay, everything's fine. 9 to go. Hey Crit, how you doing, buddy? You getting excited for PoE? I'm getting excited. More boomers. That's one way to go boom. Any idea what build I'm doing? No. Whatever starts out with the bows and finishes up with the bows. I'm still doing my thing where I'm exploring every class in the game because I haven't had that many characters. So since they're giving bows some love, I figured I may as well take advantage of that and actually play some bow. Okay, so if I didn't have that ship there, they wouldn't have... okay, I gotta remember that for if the game's not so in the bag. Well, if the fight's not so in the bag. You're putting bow on a Templar? No, see, I've got no problem playing meta. I haven't played long enough and I'm not good enough where I need to be a hipster. I'm cool just doing what every other Joe Schmo is going to do. Fun fact, when I have had enough experience in a game where I probably should be doing my own thing or being off meta, I still find that meta is usually the strongest, and why would I not want to be the strongest in a game I want to be strong at? Well, you don't want to be a meta slave. Well, yeah, that's true. I could play off meta and use that as an excuse to hide the fact that I'm not good at the game, or I could just play meta and show that I am good at the game. You're making your own build? Nice. Oh, okay. He's out of offense now. Isn't that the definition? The best and most established way to play? No, meta is what is being played. It usually is the best and sometimes the most established, because the majority of people play what the best is because it's the best, right? But sometimes you get meta that shifts to something extremely fun, because sometimes people also want to have things that are extremely fun, but it might not be the best. Sometimes it's also the easiest, but it still usually needs to be strong or extremely fun to make that happen. Because it depends. If the best is extremely intricate and requires someone with lots of ability and skill and knowledge and all that, then a lot of people aren't going to want to play it if they get dumpstered with it. So if something is good enough but is really simple to play, that usually becomes meta. And then in like games that like PvP games, the meta changes based on the rock paper scissors. Where something might not be strong, but it's a really good counter to what everyone is currently playing. Is he firing? You can't do any damage, can you? Oh, that was the last one. If you have meme meta, it probably comes from something Mathel. Yeah, so something that happens at the end of a league in a game like PoE is really good. Well, what we're talking about is where people get bored with the strong builds, and the really good players that are still playing, like Mathel, who plays right up to the end of the league, starts making crazy builds that are strong enough to do things with his control, and he has a lot of fun with it. So a lot of people will then try those out, and something like that can become a little bit of a meta. What a boring fight. That wasn't even the boss. We're in the first jump. Oh. I think fuel is okay at the moment. Repairing. I think picking up the extra wraiths here is... How many fighters do we have? Like, just having more to rotate through makes it a bit easier. I'd probably take a third... Well, they have more boomers and frigates. They've had very few... Actually, they've had very few frigates. So the drones aren't doing as much, so picking up that extra drone just wasn't good. Well, that's better than that one. So I think picking up the extra fighter's fine, because they've had a lot more drones. Can't figure out how to get frenzy charges on Ballista Ranger. Is there a node you can... Cassia into? I really want to get a 4th thing out, but I think having more is better. I don't think the drones are doing anything for us. Fuel seems to be fine. Let's jump. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so you can't do this beyond maximum capabilities. So we tried to take something yesterday, or the day before, and we'd already maxed it out, and it wouldn't do it. We got another fighter though, that's cool. Ugh. Ugh. I'm excited. Hey Dolphin, have you been starting later, or... I mean, I haven't been staying up stupidly late like I was doing a few weeks ago, because I have no need to be up stupidly late. But I still feel like I'm missing the start of your streams. Sad pants. I need my good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and/or dolphin people. It's not the same watching the VOD. I tried that. Actually, I should just wait till I get one that's really good and record it, and then just put it on loop in the bedroom while I drift off to sleep. I reckon I'd have the best dreams ever. I'm gonna sell that. Nice. Official dolphin, what's it called when you have background stuff in the, like, while you're sleeping, like whale sounds or oceans or whatever? I'm gonna have official dolphin chemist recordings of that. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'll need you to adjust some of the settings on your setup. Just minor tweaks, just to get that little extra professional production value for me on that one, Dolphin. Just so I can charge a premium price. Like, extra premium. It's already gonna be premium. White noise, ASMR? No, not really either. It's like that meditative, relaxing craps from Panz ASMR. No, not me. Like, you guys here listening to my voice right now. I'm lucky I can even make $50 a day, you know. I've done that exploits for money. I felt ashamed for about 2 seconds, and then I got more money. And then I'm like, okay. And then, you know, I was fine with it the second time. We'll always be happy to rub beard on microphone for money. Just saying. Whoa, okay. Hey, oh my god, we get to not play the turtle game. It's amazing. Oh, this is going to be the best fight of the run. That's so sad. We got a crap cruiser. This is like playing solitaire where you're only allowed to play one card, like do one thing every 15 seconds, and then you just have to sit and wait. Except I have to get through it and win one run on hard just so I can say, yes, I knew how to do it. And then never play it again. Glowing reviews from Panz. Have you got a game you'd like critically reviewed live on stream? Here are some highlights from my previous... Oh, this is so boring. What? You know, need the highlight reel of fail. Guaranteed to keep me in work. Man screaming at a dingo in the middle of Outback. I mean, watching that on loop for 3 hours would probably be better than playing a run of this on hard mode. Still can't afford to get out the extra squadron. She's going to investigate. And the ship's called London. Bring it back. Okay. So every time I say bring back the scrap, she's like, but with the dead bodies in there? And we're like, we need it. And she's like, oh, all right then. And then she's like, oh, we're too hot in here next to the sun, so we're going to have to come back. And you just get the feeling she's only saying that because she doesn't want to scrap a ship with dead bodies in it. So this time we tell her just come back. And she's like, but don't you want us to get the scrap? And we're like, oh, but there's dead bodies in there and you must be... And it's like, come on. Are you going to let me just attack you? No, you're going to play this game? Oh, man. And now we don't... Okay, so it's... Oh, they've got cruisers. So this is the deal. And I think this is what happened last time. You get to a point where they're no longer just... Or you get one enemy that's, like, against the norm. Like, as long as we're fighting the scrappers, like, our plan works. As soon as we get a ship that does something else, like this, it doesn't. So how do we beat this? You don't. Okay. No way. I don't like that. Oh, they've got him. They're using 2 impalers with the frigates. Okay. So we leave the impalers on the board. We beat the frigates and then take them out, right? Which means we want drones. And I probably want those fighters. So these impalers don't attack, they just attack, like just shoot at our ship. Which is kind of an interesting fight. Because you can't turtle up, otherwise the impalers just sit there at the back, and they'll wreck you eventually. But it does mean that they don't have units, so you know, even though they had 4 squadrons to our 3, we still had advantage over them. And I think taking out their impalers is just completely wrong, because they'll just deploy more. So having them have those 2 units that don't fight, works in our favor. Which is why I don't think you could do it as your, like, I think you could get a win if you were in the right ship in the right chapter. After this exam, you won't have to touch logic again for 3 weeks. Nice, exploits. Man, I remember when you started that, or when I first encountered that you were doing that. You were so ragey, like so ragey. Emergency retreat thrusters seems kind of okay, but we definitely want to get the I want to get this 4th squadron dock, which doesn't leave us with much room. Oh, did we go there? Right, so we went there, so we get to go here and there. Okay. Why didn't I drop down there? Because I wasn't paying attention. Fair enough. Fuel seems okay. Not familiar with it. Okay, let's just... out of teeth. Okay, so the scrapper fights are the long, boring ones. Unless he's going to give us a gun. Okay. Now we definitely want to get that online. That's a good gun to get online as well. I don't want to do a deal with them, so let's just arrest them. And we get to feed them in our brig, but that's only flavor, so it doesn't matter. So I think we need 90 scrap for the weapon slot. Which I'm going to take straight away. Sandworm? Nice. Oh, that's a nice little bonus. Ah, okay. Good amount of scrap from the battleship. This is a nice mission. Oh, that covers all the fuel we need to the rest of the run. And we can't lose enough commandos to have a bad one on the next star, so we're looking good. We're looking very good, actually. More than enough fuel. We can actually sell some off or give some to someone. Oh, you're having too many babies? Stop banging. Yeah, let me send on we can fix their birth rate tech, or we send a different type of scientist that could just like chemically alter the... They gave us more fuel. We needed that. Army depot or mission? Let's take the mission. We don't have one of those, and I'm not giving them that. We don't need too much. Okay. When you gain like so much fuel at the last sort of 15% of the game. If only you could have done that at the start of the game, then we would have been able to like take a couple extra jumps. Humor was a 3D space RTS? Oh, okay. Couldn't remember the gameplay type? I'm like that. Well, there's RTS combat in this. With... Yeah, RTS combat, I guess. Ah, no grid system? Fair enough. Oh, flanking from above and below. Nice. You'll have to extrapolate those that alphabet. Adam Sims, I'm not familiar with the acronym. Is that everything? We're just going to take upgrades and take a fight? Nice. Moo. I haven't played Master of Orion. Okay, so we definitely want to get maybe heat. We go hardened hull, which means we miss out on one of the heat, but I think that's the way we do it. We get a hull structure and the hardened hull. If I had the extra 4, I'd definitely be taking that. Squadron dock recovery would have been nice too, but we're okay-ish. That would have been... If I already had 3 hull plates, maybe not the hardened hull. No, we need it. If I'd had 4, I wouldn't have taken the 3rd hardened hull, and then maybe I would have put in squadron dock. Please don't be like the most boring ass fight ever. It's Mother again, sir. Which, even though we had different sector bosses, because we killed them, even though we killed Mother, she's respawned, which I guess you kind of have to. And you don't get to do any of the talking with her. Interesting. Alright, so she has 96. It's like, this is just a... fight. And they're all boomer drones. You just know they're going to be all boomer drones, right? I wonder if we can put the big boy out. Probably not. I think at this stage, at some point, you have to send something up and chip some damage away. But you just need to have the perfect opening for it. Boomer's got through. Straight up. At least we'll have weapons though for this. Having a repair person would be good too, instead of a shield. That's a 3-for. Unless they took shield that time and not. I think we just wait it out. Plan is wait it out, so we just wait it out. Yeah, maybe getting for this fight faster ones is better. And the frigates definitely aren't good for fighting the drones, but they're just good for like a picket line. Hey! They're trying to cheat. The only good thing about them is that they form a chain reaction on each other. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that's good. Get in, vote. Okay. I don't know about this. Shields. Debate. Hey, why didn't you go out? I don't remember that. Cold arms. I have weapons online for that. It's not too bad. Keep kicking over my fan. Kicking over the fan, Panz. Struggling enough without you breaking it. Alright. Okay, so one comes in. This is not good. Needs one of these to die, and then boom, 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 boom. No. Uh-oh. Come on. Kind of. There we go. That was a bit okay. Oh. That's right, Chromo. It is. TDM at its best. Plus whatever comes from Cold Arms, but that won't change this sort of time frame. The worst thing is with these ones is they come in like fresh, like full health ones. I think that's definitely where the struggle is. Rude dudes. Oh man. I'm probably going to get a plate here. They get this plate. They get stunned. Okay, I made it like halfway. We lost one plate. It's been 15 minutes. Like, and look at this. We actually have a moment where we could go take a plate, but because they've got 4, there's no point risking the damage anyway. Feels bad, man. Hey. These little bastards could probably get another one as well. Lucky. In 20 seconds, which is going to line up with this a bit. We can hold off these guys dying so that maybe the explosions can kill them, but it's not going to be good. that helps us that we only lost one squadron there. We've got no weapons though, and they're 3 full ones. We're losing another plate here. Forcing them in and out there helped a lot. That is super good for us. This is not. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. That's cheating, dude. It's not really, but it's not cool. Don't. Okay, nice. Push them out. Push them out. Nice. And then explode away from the hull. Oh, okay. Getting zerged? Nah. That's the thing, like, they just don't have the numbers. It's... If you could buy, like, keep buying squadrons, you could definitely do it. It was because their call to arms came in, which is what's hurting. And only bosses have one of these powers. So if they get it, like, if it happens when they're, like this, where it's in between phases, it sucks because they're, like, it's strong for them. It's very strong for them. Scott Onesie Wilson, my dude.
Sup, Panz dad.
Not much, man. How you going, Scott, son? Wait. Don't you dare go there. Okay, good. Huh. That didn't go well. They're taking this plate. Or maybe he's not. I should have probably saved that because they're taking the plate anyway. No, they're not. Want to see the best FTL clip ever? Is this the first or the second time you jumped away from the flagship and died? I didn't get to see the second one. Just FYI, I've done that 3 times, so you're nowhere near the player level I am. Three times. Once on what would have been my first hard win. My only hard win. With pause. Okay, weapons are up. This whole holding on. No, I didn't get a hard win, Moogle. I took a jump. I jumped away from the flagship and lost. Why did I not get... Panz, you gotta put your ships out, mate. Actually, probably my favourite one is the one where you were with someone. I'm gonna go with someone. And you did the Sven maneuver. Chain reaction. Nice! That was a spam, was it? That was funny. Oh man, a call to arms? Why? Why now? Everything was going well. I mean, this isn't awful, but why? Oh man, if I can just... Are we suiciding our own guys? No, we're not. We're just pounding it home. Get him? Okay, that's a start. Oh, baby. Okay, we're in this. Not by much, but we're in it. These guys are so dead. How did that miss that one? Don't. Oh, you jerks. Oh. Get wrecked, dude. Because there has been some like entertaining moments in this fight, but the fact that it's been going for 30 minutes, a little much. Yeah, the 2 hull points just kicking in. I don't want to have to put out drones against these boys. I'm going to need to get a chain reaction off the weapons here. Oh, except that was so bad. How are we going to... Drone is out. They're too spread for these weapons to do any good, and I might need to save them for the call to arms. Oh, hang on. Hang on, he says. Who's the weakest? When's the call to arms? 10 seconds on call to arm. I wonder if I can preempt where it's going to be. No, if it's always there, I wonder what would happen if I'd gone there. Sacrificial drones. Oh, this isn't good. Those 2 hull points. Uh-oh. Huh. When 2 hull points become more than 2 hull points? Okay, we might be able to push them away. Nice. Put out the drones as bait. Uh-huh. How many times are you going to fall for that this fight, dude? Not many more. We've only got 2 more waves to fend off. And then I could just put impalers out if I wanted to. We've got all weapons up. What will be interesting, like, is that... Are there other strategies... Like, with this ship, again, in this chapter, like, this is the it's the strategy, right? That miss. But I wonder how other ships, like, because what you start off with, but this, like, except one of the runs that I was trying to do something like this, we came up against 2 random church ships back to back, and they completely messed us up. And we had 1 church ship tonight that could have done that. Panz would have been sad. Sad Panz. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is okay now. This is it. Like, what do you got, big boy? Do it. Okay, we've got 48 seconds. And even then, it's only the 3 of them. They don't get any backup. Oh, dude. Oh, well, it's gonna have to wait. Actually, I can send out a drone. We'll make it there. Will we be back in time? Maybe. Alright, that's good enough. Sucks. shouldn't have had them out. How did they... I mean, they were all there. How did they get... Got 45 seconds now to get this last plate, so we should get there. Two plates. Ten seconds. We've got two plates, so we're good. "37 minutes later, blah blah blah. She's gonna talk too much. We're just gonna blow her away." Chapter 1 with the Excelsior on hard. Stop talking. 3.5 hours later. Yeah, not worth. I think they need to... Well, they probably won't now, but they probably should have had an option once you've finished the game to remove all story chit-chat from a run if you want to. That way they can just, like, you just have, like, just remove all that crap. While they're at it, remove the beacon messages.